So continuing this theme of discussing better world leaders and really sort of who they are, today I'll reflect on a couple of clients that I've worked with who for me have really stood out, sort of striving to apply their leadership to making the world better. One is a guy called Sherif Hassenein, who leads the cold chain business for Panasonic, and Sherif's a standout guy, a fantastic leader, one who very much puts the contribution he's making to the organization, through the organization, to the world and to his people first and above everything else. But he also critically balances himself and his sort of prioritization of life at home as well, if not better, than anybody else I've ever seen, including me. So Sherif Hassenein, he'd be one. He's coming up in the second half of the first season of Better World Leaders. And after that, I'm only going to go with two, but there's another real sort of standout to me, from the first season, which is Ben Bowen. So Ben is an Aboriginal man. He's a dear friend. He's my daughter's godfather. And Ben is somebody who, ever since I've known him, which was I got to know him just right really in the sort of the final years of a professional triathlete's career, and saw him go through this transformative period to sort of really sort of step into service, first of all to Aboriginal communities, and then sort of now more so, but ultimately secondly into sort of global impact for First Nations peoples. And everything that Ben strives to do really is about helping and serving and propelling the ability of Aboriginal, Indigenous, First Nations, whatever term you prefer to use, but peoples who essentially are underprivileged, sort of struggling for many, sort of political, societal and historical reasons to come into, sort of a position, of knowledge and power themselves. They have the knowledge, it just gets denied them. So those two, Sherif Hassenein and Ben Bowen. Ben Bowen was already, has already been broadcast, that conversation. So either have a listen to episode 5 and the extract of that conversation with Ben, or do go back to episode 3 and listen. Episode 3 with Ben, listen to the whole thing from front to back. Either way, you'll learn something, and I hope you'll benefit from it.